Welcome everyone to my February bullet journal setup video. We've got a lot to cover, so we're gonna jump right in. This will be my cover page, but we're gonna do it later. For now, we're gonna start off with my calendar. I'm using these adorable little stickers that I got from Artbox, which is a Korean stationery store. This one came in a whole set that you use to decorate this page like this. I'm not gonna use it like that, but I am gonna use the stickers. So February is my birthday month, so I am going to be using that like a birthday theme sticker set, mostly on like the week of my birthday page. But yeah, I decided that I wanted to go with like a really cutesy, happy, colorful theme for February. I typically like to use lots of pinks and purples and stuff in February, so this is kind of keeping with the habit. And speaking of habit, I'm making these habit trackers that I actually have been kind of using. I say kind of because I got a little bit behind with filling them out, so I had to try to remember if I had read on certain days, but we're good. We're all caught up now, and that's the important part. So I wanted to keep it fairly simple with this setup. And by simple, I mean things that don't take me an outrageously long time to do. A lot of that is usually like involving my ruler or sketching things in pencil. Yeah, I did that. I sketched the outlines of all of my columns and sections, but that's pretty much it. For the most part, I just did brightly colored markers in a very simple format, and it still is really cute and really pretty. And it made me realize that I don't have to paint my page like insanely. I don't have to paint every page. I don't have to come up with these gorgeous little patterns that I used to do to make me smile. Just the colors make me smile. Some people don't tend to prefer like lots of brightly colored looks, and if that is you, you can still do something like this with just the colors that you like. Like you can even do this in black and gray and it'll still look good because it's simple, but it's also not harsh. It doesn't look like a printed organizer or something. It still has that little touch of handwritten quality to it, which I think is what gives that whole elementary school vibe. But yeah, so I really kind of let the markers shine in this setup, and I'm using the Tombow dual tip markers in a variety of colors. So if you want to know which colors I used and you can't happen to pause the video in time to catch it, just ask me and I will be happy to share with you, because I'm not gonna gatekeep my materials. That's silly. And speaking of my materials, all of my stickers and all of my washi tape is from Artbox. I don't know how widespread they are in the US, but they are located in my local H Mart, so maybe if you have an H Mart, they have one too. I don't know. So like last month, you'll see that I have my little calendar in the top left, my plans just beneath it. I can share a photo in the future, but my plans are pretty simple. I just put the date and write what the plan is in the box below. And for my habit tracker, I just color in the box of the thing that I did. Easy enough. Again, if you don't remember, my side quests is just the way that I motivate myself to do big chores or big life admin tasks, like filing taxes, because that's gonna come up soon. If you're not US based, yes, we do our own taxes. And here we are, the first spread done in my February setup. Yeah. Yes, I made a content planning page again. But I've also added some new boxes. So I made the content plan section a little bit smaller than the last time because I don't have that much to write about it, and honestly I don't have that much content that I make, and obviously I'm a little bit behind. So yeah, it only really needs to have that small section. But what else I did was these projects and ideas section. I have a project section because I have a lot of projects, and like by that I just mean I like to start little things and not finish them or neglect them or like have them hanging out next to me and not be able to decide if I want to continue with it or just get rid of it. Like, for example, I have in my office this like box of paper pulp because I decided to make my own paper from scratch, and well, not from scratch, from recycled paper, but I've made some. I pressed the sheets and all that. I've had the sheets dry and ready for weeks, but I still have like a container of wet pulp, and I'm like, I don't even want to open it because I'm wondering if it's probably gone bad. But yes, I think it's a great idea to have my projects and my ideas next to each other to keep me honest. So I don't decide to have more ideas that take up more space in my office and the rest of my apartment. Although, to be fair, some of the ideas that I intend on writing in there are like ideas for types of content. So it's a multi-use section, and I've already actually started writing stuff in it, so that's cool. It's useful already. Yay! So we have another brand new spread. This is the ideal productivity schedule, and I've taken a lot of the stuff that's listed in that ADHD cleaning planner that I have, and I'm just gonna take a few of those items and put them in the boxes under the schedule, which are going to represent the days of the week and what day I would ideally do something on. Obviously, if I can't get to something on a certain day, I'm not gonna lose my mind because I already don't keep to a schedule. So this is just something to help motivate me to get a little bit more organized with my life and my chores, and hopefully have a cleaner, neater environment around me so that my brain can also be cleaner and neater. And as you can see by the lighting change, I went and got myself a little treat. And I consider little treats to be of highest importance because little treats are little joys, and little joys make a life more joyful. So that was the end of my setup pages, and the rest of them are going to be my weekly spreads. And weekly spreads are just those pages that you put your plans or you fill out what you did that week, which is what I do. But I have a couple new columns in my weekly spreads now. For this one, I obviously just have the Monday through Sunday. I'm sorry, Sunday through Sunday, because February started on a Sunday this month. This year. But then on the bottom, you'll see that I've got this little tasks in progress section. I feel like tasks are self-explanatory, and as for the progress goes, that's kind of more in reference to my bingo card or just things that I want to work on. So you can probably see in pencil that one of them says screen time, because I would love to reduce my screen time, as I have a terrible habit of scrolling, which I'm sure many of us do. And then the other one below it is just so I can like record how many steps or miles I walked this week. Spoiler warning, I'm already not gonna be making it to Mount Doom this year. If anyone has seen my my first video, I'm doing like this trek to Mount Doom as the way that I'm recording how much I've walked this year. I calculated it. I'm not gonna make it. She's not gonna make it. Name that reference. Anyway. But I'm still gonna make a lot of progress, but yeah, like I said, I calculated it and I have to walk at least, starting actually at the beginning of this week. So I've already messed it up because like it was already a tight schedule to begin with. If I had gotten myself in gear in January, then I wouldn't be so behind, but I didn't. I've made a little slow start because I've been focusing on these videos, which isn't bad, but now that I'm like caught up and March is gonna be on time, I can take the rest of my time being a little bit slower and walking more. But I didn't I didn't finish what I was saying before. I would have to walk more than 5 miles a day to make it to Mount Doom this year. So that's not gonna happen because that's a lot of miles. And like while I have a walking pad, I just don't see it being achievable. But not in a bad way. I'm still planning on doing a lot of walking. That just feels like too much if it has to be 5 miles a day. Because if I get behind, then that just goes up from there and I'm already behind. So I'm not gonna be walking 10 miles a day. You get what I mean. So yeah. This is what we have left to do. I took a little break from here thinking that I was gonna end the video here. So if you're done, leave. No, I'm kidding. Please don't leave. Please stay. Have a little treat with me. This is like a Japanese grape gummy thing that I got from a candy store in Chinatown. But yes. Here we go. We're getting into the rest of the weeks. And this one's going to have lots of hearts on it because it's this week. And Valentine's Day is this week. Yay! Yay for love! I've been talking an awful lot and I've been talking very quickly. So I think it's about time to slow it down, put on some music, go grab yourself a little matcha or something to drink or snack on and kick back, relax, and enjoy the rest of the video. It's time. That's right. Time for my birthday stickers. That's right. I'm not like a crazy birthday person. I do really enjoy celebrating birthdays, and if I find out that it's your birthday, I'm going to celebrate you because, like, it's the one day of year that you can call uniquely yours. And I don't care if it shares a day with another holiday. Your birthday is more important than that holiday because it's about you, and it's the day of the year that you should spend on yourself, doing things that you enjoy that make you happy, because we're celebrating your life, and your life is important. So enough of that pep talk. So yes, I definitely had a lot of fun making this page, putting stickers absolutely everywhere, and just really making it catered to me. Not that the rest of the journal isn't catered to me, but I made it more like about me by making it colorful and bright and happy, because I like to be a colorful, bright, and happy person. This last box that I wrote upcoming in is like things that I know that are about to come up in the next week or like next month, just so I can get an idea of it. And it happens to be green with a rainbow because it's a nod to March and St. Patrick's Day, and I always end up doing a green, very leaning towards St. Patrick's Day theme in March. I'm going to try to do something a little unique this year, but who knows? Who knows indeed. It all depends on what kind of stationery I have available to me, because don't forget, I am just trying to use everything I already have. And I want to do more of like collage-y stuff as opposed to making my theme. So that's it. Shall we have a little bit of a flip through? I think we should. Or not, because I forgot that I still hadn't done the cover page. So I took what I learned, I suppose, from creating all of the spreads, and I tried to make this cover page feel like an amalgamation of those spreads. And I feel like I succeeded, but then at the same time, you're gonna see that I leave the center blank because I kind of feel like it has potential to be a photo frame. I think that I might end up putting a photo in the center of this after the month is over, and hopefully I'll have like something cute enough to put in it. But yeah, I know I'm gonna do some kind of fun, cute thing on my birthday because my husband has something secret planned for me and I don't know what it is, but he knows that the requirements are cute, maybe involving animals, maybe involving crafts, and that's about it. I don't need a bunch of pomp and circumstance. I want to eat something tasty, and I just want like one little thing that fits my vibe. And that's it. Why? Because this birthday is not important. Every birthday is important. But this birthday is a number that isn't important. Can you guess what that number is? So I went ahead and did my washi paper trick with this title page as well, because I have a really bad habit of having my month titles a little bit slightly off center on my cover pages, and it drives me insane. So I was like, I am not going to do that this time. I'm gonna write it on a different piece of paper and then I'm gonna put it down in the middle and it's gonna be centered and beautiful and not drive me nuts like they usually do. So it's like mostly centered. And here we go. Here is our flip through. And there we have it, our February setup. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day, drink water, and I'll see you soon. Bye!